Hi everyone, today we're talking about ratio problems. These are exam style questions that could come up on the topic of ratio. So for example, Tom and Helen share sweets in a ratio of 3 to 5. Helen receives 18 sweets more than Tom. How many sweets do Tom and Helen share? Okay, so what we know is that Tom and Helen share 3 shares to 5 shares, where Helen receives 2 more shares than Tom because she gets 5 shares, he gets 3 shares. That's 2 extra shares for Helen. So 2 shares represents the 18 extra sweets that Helen got. So we divide by 2, 1 share is 9 sweets. And therefore, if 1 share is 9 sweets, 3 shares is 27 sweets, and 5 shares is 45 sweets. Just multiply by 5, multiply by 3. And we figured out how many Tom gets, how many Helen gets. That is the end of the question. Again, for ratios, we just think about it in terms of shares. Okay, and now the total number of sweets was 27 plus 45, which is 72. Okay, it didn't ask for that, but we can work it out anyway if we wanted to. Example 2, we've got Matt, Charlotte and Josh are sharing £66. The amount Matt and Charlotte get is in a ratio of 9 to 5, and the amount Charlotte and Josh get is in a ratio of 2 to 1. How much does Matt get? Now the issue with this question is that it's not one big ratio, it is 2 separate ratios which we need to join together. So the Matt and Charlotte ratio is 9 to 5, and the Charlotte to Josh ratio is 2 to 1. And what would help if we could make the Charlotte ratio something we can compare them both with? And the way we're going to do that is multiply this by 2 and multiply this one by 5. And that keeps the ratio proportional, but also gets the Charlotte ratios both at 10 shares. And if you think about this, it's actually just lowest common multiple in disguise, because 10 is the lowest common multiple of 5 and 2. So we've multiplied this by 2 to get 10, and multiplied this by 5 to get 10. Now the full ratio of Matt to Charlotte to Josh is 18 to 10 to 5. And there we have written the entire ratio for all 3 people. Now, once we've done this, we can split it into 18 shares to 10 shares and 5 shares. How many shares is that in total? You add them all up. 18 plus 10 plus 5 is 33 shares. And now we're going to split the full amount of money, £66, divided into 33 shares, is £2 is 1 share. So now all we do is split it up. So Matt gets 18 shares, Charlotte gets 10 shares, and Josh gets 5 shares. That's 18 times 2, 10 times 2, 5 times 2 is £36, £20 and £10. How much does Matt get? That's the question. Matt gets £36. That is the final answer. Okay. Now, if you are not perfectly happy with that, you should pause the video now and watch the rewatch the video. But if you're ready, you can try these practice questions on screen. So it says Chris and Dougie are working in building a shed together. They split the amount in a ratio of 7 to 3. The amount of work in a ratio of 7 to 3. Chris does 12 hours more than Dougie. How long does it take to build the shed? Okay, think about that one. Now that when you've done that one, you can try the other one. Scott, Reese and Johnny share some sweets. The ratio of Scott's sweets to Reese's sweets is 7 to 3. The ratio of Scott's sweets to Johnny's sweets in the ratio of 4 to 5. Johnny gets 12 sweets more than Scott. Work out how many sweets Reese gets. Okay, that's quite a long question, but you should pause the video, take your time. I reckon about 5 to 10 minutes to complete both of these questions. And when you're ready, I'll reveal the answers in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Chris's share of the work was 21 hours, Dougie's share was 9 hours, the total time was 30 hours. Scott to Reese to Johnny, the ratio was 28 to 12 to 35, so you made it into one big ratio first. So 21 sweets was 7 shares, 3 sweets was 1 share. So Reese got 12 shares, which is 36 sweets, and that is the final answer. Okay, thank you for watching today's video with Advanced Maths. We have more videos coming every week, so make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Good luck in your exams, guys, and bye for now.